Welcome back, AHS. I'm Ryan Roberts.
I'm Ryan Roberts, and this is
The REZ. This is so cool, right?
I know, right?
It's so awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, right?
Aha, that's what I was thinking, but you knew that already because we are the same person.
Yep, that's right.
Well, if you couldn't tell already, this week's episode is all about science.
Science rules.
Aha, very funny. I've always looked up to Bill Nye. Did you know that? Actually, I did, because we're clones, remember?
Oh yeah, did you know I like to sing?
I did, actually. Speaking of which, how are your vocal cords this week, Ryan?
They're actually pretty good today, but we want to know how all of your vocal cords are. Last week, I had the poor misfortune of asking you to sing the Bill Nye theme song, and here's what you sounded like.
Bill Nye the Science Guy, science rule. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Science rules.
I like all the guitar noises in the background because without the guitar, you just have one weird dude just screaming Bill's name like some sort of satanic cult.
Inertia is a property matter.
And everybody's faces are all over the place. Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill! 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 Okay, my favorite part of the Bill Nye theme song is where everyone just screams Bill, like Bill! 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 Bill Nye the Science Guy!
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Is everything, because Bill Nye is God.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Science rule.
Well, that was horrible, and don't even try to get me to sing it. Back to you guys.
I'm scarred.
I could have gone my entire life without hearing that.
Well, speaking of things that happen in our lives, we love going fast.
That's right, so Ryan, how fast are Indians going?
Our Indians are going super fast. So let's take a look in this week's REZ Sport.
He may be the greatest athlete of all time. There is mustard on the lettuce.
Boys basketball had a game last Friday against Kennedale and also had a game on Tuesday against Venus. They have a game tonight against Diamond Hill at the junior high at 8 o'clock. Go out and show your support. Girls basketball had a game last Friday against Kennedale and also a game on Tuesday against Venus. Here are some highlights of that. They have a game tonight against Diamond Hill at the junior high at 7:30. Go out and show your support. Boys soccer participated in the Kennedale tournament last week. Here are some highlights of that. They have a game tonight against Gainesville in Gainesville. Girls soccer had a game last Friday against Robinson and also had a game against Stephenville on Tuesday. Here are some highlights of that.
tonight against Brownwood in Brownwood. That's all for this week. Back to you guys. Wow, they sure were going fast. You're definitely right on that one, Ryan. You know, Ryan, how did we get to be here in the first place? Well, it's actually not that hard to find out. We have it very well documented, and to find out, now it's time in which we highlight the skilled, the funny, the silly, and the talented. It's time for this week's Shenanigans. For 7 months, my assistant and I have planned and studied for this operation. The day has finally come. This day will be remembered for years after this accomplishment. For the day we transcend the boundaries of what is labeled man and what is labeled machine. Today, we are the masters of our own destiny. Let's begin the procedure.
Agreed.
Screwdriver. Ratchet. Wrench. Another one. Today, we are the future. Today, I present to you the new age of artificial intelligence. Today, I present to you the REN Mark IV. Yeah!
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Whoa!
I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping.
Wow, that was lit. I hope it's not a mistake to say that you're right. Me too. Well, now that that's over with, let's get on to better things. Right. So I guess, wait, what time is it? It's Indian interview time.
They were singing, my, it's Indian interview time, where we interview some Indians and have a good time. So sit back and watch this interview time, 'cause it's Indian interview time. Indian interview time.
Hi, it's Indian interview time for the REZ. I'm Coach Stevens. I'm here with Coach Waugh today, and we've been asked to talk to you about science. I think is the topic of conversation.
That's what they said.
You familiar with science?
Yeah, I've had a few classes and I've taught it a couple times.
A couple of times.
Just a couple.
Yeah. From what I hear, not only have you taught it a couple of times, you've actually only taught a couple of times too.
Yeah, I'm more of a shepherd,
Okay.
and I believe that when you educate with science, you want to be a shepherd rather than a teacher. How did we get on this topic? I don't know.
Science.
Science, that's right.
There you go.
Oh, good science fact. 4 of the top 5 jobs straight with a 4-year degree out of college, guess what they are?
McDonald's.
No.
Okay.
Science.
Science.
Engineering.
I would have been
electrical, mechanical, civil. 4 of the top 5. Guaranteed job right out of school. Do your math, do your science, get a great career.
All right, now I was doing some reading, interesting enough, and I found that science is defined as the systematic study of the physical and behavioral structures of the physical and biological world. Do you agree with that statement?
So they used physical to define physical.
Yes.
I think that they're, by definition, then that's not a very strong definition.
All right, then how would you define it? If you don't like Google.
Life. Science is life.
Science is life. That's weird because I've heard that there's such things as thug life and music is life and softball is life. So is then by extension science all of those too?
Yes, because I think it's pretty clear with if you've read any psychology stuff that pretty much everybody's bipolar, so you can have more than one life. In fact, it might be, we could get into the string theory.
Right.
Yeah.
And multiple.
And we all have multiple dualities and different existences, and then we really could get into some good topics.
Slice of bread, right? And so, there might be, in an alternate dimension, I'm over there and you're over here.
It could happen. So, as science is life, there's with the
wait. What is life?
Life is science, or is that circular reasoning?
I don't know.
I think philosophers would say that would be circular reasoning.
Yeah, but what do they know?
Science is life.
So, you've said that again. So if we could, I guess, sort of begin to wrap this up. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Well, I'm sorry. This is science. So there is something in there.
True.
Yeah, there is matter, all right, but it's in a state at which you really couldn't consume and gain any sustenance, I suppose.
Mine has some issues.
Yeah, I'm not sure you want to consume that anyway.
And a random Christmas light bulb or two. Did they get there on their own? Or did it require force?
Maybe they popped into existence from an alternate. Maybe there's some other dimension as Christmas light bulbs.
We could get into some deep stuff on this.
Like, what would you say to Nelson Cruz?
Science-wise,
sure,
deeper is better.
And with that, our Indian interview is concluded.
Anyway, hey Ryan, read any good books lately? No, clone number 42069 does all the reading around here. So you've never read a book? Nope. Well, I guess in order to find a good book to read, let's wig out for reading!
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Manry from the Teen Library Board, and I'm here to recommend you a book. And the book I recommend is Legend by Mary Lou. Not only is Mary Lou a brilliant storyteller and writer, she also knows how to jam-pack a book with everything you could ever want, including romance and action. And Legend is based off of these two kids from the world called the Republic, and they're constant battling the colonies. And these two kids are from two different total worlds, and they do totally different things with their lives. And somehow a tragedy makes them meet. And in the end, they end up becoming somewhat partners in crime.
I'll be sure to check that one out. I get it, because you'll see if it's any good, and you'll also get it from the library. I'm so funny. Hey, do you know any freshmen? Some of them. Well, get ready to get to know some more, because on Wednesday it was Future Freshman Night. So let's go to our field anchor Cameron for the big scoop.
Thanks, Ryan. This week, me and my assistant here,
Igor,
we went to go see the Future Freshman Night and get some reactions. Here's what they had to say.
Future Freshman Night, what exactly are you doing?
We are introducing the future freshmen to choir.
The choir. Now, what makes choir as exhilarating and fun as it seems to be?
Because as the sign says, everyone has music in their soul.
What classes are you excited for?
Mainly ag and architecture.
How do you feel about being freshmen, coming into the high school?
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Okay, do you remember high school at all?
Well, I liked school. I liked high school. Participated in a lot of extracurricular activities, and I enjoyed some of the academic work. I'm like anybody else. There were some I didn't care for and some I did.
A man of your age should have some words of wisdom. Do you have any words of wisdom for the upcoming freshmen?
Certainly, just like I have for any of the students. You probably don't like having to come to school every day. You'd rather be somewhere else, but as long as you're here, you might as well make the best of it. Learn what you can.
It's still kind of getting to me what I like. Everything is still confusing to me. I don't know.
Those are some pretty interesting answers.
Neil deGrasse Tyson here. B.O.B. The world ain't flat.
Back to you, Ryan.
Wow, that was a really big scoop. For your instruction this week, here's Masterpiece Theater.
And now it's time to bust some myths with our main guy, Marshall.
Welcome to Myth Busting with Marshall. This week I'll prove or bust 3 of your myths sent in by our viewers. Myth number 1. Dropping a penny off a tall building can kill someone. Well, we're at the top of a 30-story skyscraper to test this myth. Well, it looks like we proved this myth wrong. Next we can test if cats always land on their feet. Well, I guess that's a yes. For our final myth, we tested it's possible to blend a willow tree.
We're not blending the tree!
Well, I guess this one's inconclusive. Until next time, I'm Marshall, and this has been Myth Busting with me. Marshall.
Now, let's get back to anchors before we have to bust you.
Now a word from our sponsor, Tribal Tees. For all your shirts, hoodies, senior pictures, and graphic design needs, see Tribal Tees. Come join the tribe. Now for a quick commercial break.
Johnson County Pipe Supply is a family-owned and operated manufacturing company providing local jobs for over a decade. Our industry-leading position in the ever-growing construction industry is also seeking self-motivated, hard-working individuals with integrity. No experience necessary, just a willing attitude, and bilingual is a plus. So if you're looking to work in a year-round manufacturing, safe, friendly environment with competitive pay and full-time benefits, look no further than down the pipeline, just off 67 on County Road 209.
Tell him you saw this ad on the REZ.
An independent company, the Thompson Pipe Group. Must be 18 to apply, must apply in person.
Well, after seeing those big pipes, I think it's time for some general announcements. What's that face for? Well, there aren't any general announcements this week. Well, whatever. That's all for this week, AHS. And until next time, I'm Ryan Robert. I'm Ryan Roberts, and this is The REZ. Because Neary was like, time to scratch! And so it was like,
but I still don't get it.
It's lit!
Way too much about sales organelles that I didn't know last year. What's a vacuum? I swear it feels like a lifetime of facts, but I'm 12 years old and I just can't remember it all. What's in this fluid? What am I doing? Oh yeah, that's right, I'm doing science. It's about asking, it's more than facts, man, it's action. And guess what I'ma be when I'm older? When I'm older, it's my science folder. Alright, bottlenose dolphins, pretty darn awesome. Wanna be in shuttles, astronauts go often. Try and pass science class, hit the books often. But all of this jargon's gonna leave me in the coffin.
I knew I was forgetting something!
Physics, man, I'm getting this is science, got me feeling pretty low. Chemistry is like a language I'll never know. How am I supposed to know that in bright light I'm using cones? Teacher talking tympanic membrane swaying, but over in my brain,
hold on.
What she's saying. How long have I been here? Atoms decaying, but if I wanna understand the world, guess I'm staying. Yo, Jimmy, why am I gaining weight? Not sure, but I'll hypothesize. Maybe it's the large fries and the lack of exercise. That's when I remember science is the way you think it, and I take that cup of knowledge and I drink it.
Get it, shut up!
Much about talking force that I didn't know last year. What's some trip it down? I swear it feels like a lifetime of
what was your high school experience like?
13 and I just can't remember it all. What is a new end? What am I
Understandable. Do you have any advice for the upcoming freshmen?
Doing science, it's about asking. It's more than facts, man, it's action.
I always can count on you, Mr. Hunt.
When I'm older, it's my science folder. One thing about Slurpees when they hit
are you ready to answer a series of questions?
Why are you carrying around RC?
It's mine.
Curiosity's the flame, the desire to inquire. Just ignite it and stop playing. Observe best guess, test data, look wicked. Dang, that model's looking fine, but science is so full of wonder. I can handle memorizing a few numbers. I know way too much about carbon bonds that I didn't know last year. What's a buckyball? I swear it feels like the last 9 months. We've been everywhere and back, but I just can't remember it all. What's the solution? What am I doing? Oh yeah, that's right, I'm doing science. It's about asking, it's more than facts, man, it's action. And guess what I'ma be when I'm older? When I'm older, is my science folder. Yeah, that's right, I'm doing science. It's about asking, it's more than facts, man, it's action. And guess what I'ma be when I'm older? When I'm older, is my science folder.
Cut.
I used to wonder how my cells grow. They divide their nucleus. Wonder how my cells grow. They divide their nucleus. And mitosis is dividing, so each cell has the same old thing. But meiosis is dividing, so your cells can make offspring. Ever since they made it past G2,